Okay, so what we see on the board that if you consider a message signal and its spectrum, we see the bandwidth of this message signal is FM. But if you take the amplitude modulated signal where two sidebands along with carrier is propagating, the bandwidth becomes twice into FM. In case of DSB-SC also, where the carrier was suppressed from this AM signal, this also contains bandwidth of twice FM. Therefore, though the message signal has the bandwidth of FM, that modulated signal that we have to transmit has the bandwidth of twice FM. Therefore, to utilize this 2 into FM bandwidth, what we do, we actually transmit two signals, both using the same bandwidth, twice FM. The scheme is to generate two carriers which are in phase quadrature. That means one carrier signal will be used to modulate one message signal and another carrier signal which is in phase shift by minus pi by 2 or in quadrature to the previous carrier will be multiplied by another signal m to t. I think page number 1 of my sent note is before you, and assuming that I am directly going to the note where I have shown that the message signal M1T is multiplied by cos omega ct, and another signal M2T is multiplied by a sinusoidal signal, and these two carriers are in phase quadrature. This part, upper portion, is generating M1 cos omega ct, and this part M2 sin omega ct. Therefore, if we sum up and pass through the channel, we can send two DSB-SC modulated signal, one M1 cos omega ct and another is M2 sin omega ct, with the help of two carriers who are in phase and sharing the same bandwidth 2W. Now, after transmitting the signal at the receiving end, what we do, we actually have to extract two signals separately, M1T and M2T. When we need M1T, which was modulated with the help of cos omega ct, we will use the same carrier to regenerate it. And cut. So, when we multiply this combined signal at the receiving end by a cosinusoidal signal and another signal that is sin omega ct, which is in phase quadrature to the previous one, that means the two signals are in quadrature, we see that from the upper portion we will get M1T, and from the lower portion we will get 2M2T. From the upper portion we get 2M1T, and from the lower portion we get 2M2T. And in both the cases we have used low pass filter, and the derivation has been shown here how we can get X1T in the similar way, M1T in the similar way we can get M2T. Now one thing, when we was generating the signal or transmitting the signal, we assumed the cos omega ct as if in phase and sine omega ct in quadrature phase to cos omega ct. Therefore, the upper portion m1 cos omega ct is known as in phase and m2 sin omega ct is known as quadrature phase. Therefore, the modulation is named as quadrature amplitude modulation, which is nothing but to summarize. While transmitting the signal, we are transmitting two signal with the same carrier but in phase, carrying the same bandwidth 2W, and at the receiving end we are just doing another two using two signal which are in quadrature, that will give us the reconstruction of the two message signal. That's all. Thank you.